Step right up, besties. Welcome to Caraval, the greatest show on earth. Well, kinda. More like the most chaotic, slightly traumatizing, and questionably legal event you'll ever witness. Meet Scarlett Dragna, a girl who spent her entire life trapped on a boring little island ruled by her control freak, evil dictator of a father, Governor Marcello Dragna. He's the kind of guy who believes in discipline, and by discipline, we mean emotionally scarring his daughters into submission. Fun times. But Scarlett, she has a dream, and no, it's not world peace. It's to experience Caraval, a magical, invite-only game/theater performance/potential death trap run by the infamous Master Legend. For years, she has written letters to Legend, basically begging him like a fangirl at a boy band concert. But instead of VIP tickets, she gets an arranged marriage to some dude she's never met. Because, that always works out well. Enter Donatella, aka Tella, Scarlett's younger sister who has exactly zero chill and even fewer survival instincts. While Scarlett is team Let's Not Get Murdered, Tella is team YOLO. She's reckless, impulsive, and about 5 minutes away from committing a felony just for the thrill of it. Then, just when Scarlett is about to accept her fate, bam, a letter arrives. Not one, not two, but 3 tickets to Caraval. Scarlett should be thrilled, right? Wrong. Because while she's still debating whether this is a miracle or a trap, Tella and a randomly hot sailor named Julian have other plans. Before Scarlett can even say bad idea, she gets kidnapped by her own sister. And that, my besties, is where the real fun begins. All right, so Scarlett has finally received the golden ticket, her long-awaited invitation to Caraval. This is the moment she's been dreaming of her entire life. Time to pack the bags and jump on the first boat, right? Wrong. Because Scarlett is, well, Scarlett. And Scarlett's #1 hobby is overthinking everything. Instead of celebrating, she immediately panics. There's her upcoming arranged marriage to a guy she's never met but assumes is the fairy tale prince of her dreams, and she can't risk messing that up. In her mind, the safe option is to just not go. Tella, who hears the words once-in-a-lifetime magical experience and goes, say less. Tella, who would sell her own kidney for a chance to escape their father. But how does one get Scarlett, the human equivalent of a caution sign, to actually take a risk? Easy. You don't ask. You kidnap her. With the help of Julian, a dangerously attractive sailor, because of course he's attractive, it's a fantasy after all, Tella drugs Scarlett, yes, you heard that right, and smuggles her onto a boat headed straight for Caraval. And that's how Scarlett wakes up, soaking wet, confused, and not at all amused, in the arms of a guy she does not know. Meanwhile, Julian is all, hey, welcome to the adventure, try not to drown. Scarlett, still half asleep and horrified, immediately demands to go back. Julian laughs, because there is literally no turning back. After all, the magical island of Caraval is just up ahead, and once they set foot on it, the game will begin. But there's just one problem. Tella is missing. Scarlett came to Caraval expecting a fun little treasure hunt. What she gets instead? A full-blown kidnapping mystery with her sister at the center of it. And according to Master Legend's rules, the first person to find Tella will win the game. And a magical wish. Oh, so no pressure or anything. All right, welcome to Caraval, a place where reality is slipperier than a greased-up eel. And the only rule is, well, actually there are a lot of rules, but the most important one, don't take anything too seriously, which of course means Scarlett will take everything way too seriously. The moment Scarlett arrives, she quickly learns that Caraval isn't just some circus act with fancy lights and jugglers. Oh no. This is a high-stakes magical scavenger hunt where players must follow 5 cryptic clues to solve the grand mystery. And this year's mystery? Find Donatella Dragna. Yep. The entire game is centered around Scarlett's missing sister, who, according to Master Legend, has been kidnapped by him. But wait, it gets even better. The prize for winning? A wish A real magical anything you want wish. World peace, infinite pizza, a father who isn't a raging psychopath, you name it. Scarlett has two choices. Option 1, sit back, sip some enchanted lemonade, and watch the game unfold like a responsible adult. Option 2, throw herself headfirst into absolute chaos, follow the clues, and find her sister before it's too late. Obviously, she chooses option 2, but not without some serious hesitation and about 15 internal panic attacks. Oh, and one teeny tiny detail she should probably keep in mind. At Caraval, things are never what they seem. People lie, cheat, manipulate, and throw out illusions like confetti at a parade. Some players are actual contestants, while others, actors hired by Master Legend to mess with your head. So the real question isn't just who will find Tella first, it's who can Scarlett actually trust? Hint, probably no one. All right, game on. Scarlett has officially decided to play Caraval, which means it's time to hunt down some clues, decode some riddles, and probably have several nervous breakdowns along the way. Her first clue leads her to La Serpiente de Cristal, a ridiculously fancy hotel where every room is as mysterious as a magician's hat. Inside, she finds a cryptic message and a key labeled Donatella Dragna. Okay, so far, so good. But things start getting weird real fast. First off, there's Julian. Remember him? The hot, slightly shady sailor who kidnapped Scarlett in the name of adventure? Yeah, well, he's still here. Still annoyingly attractive, still way too good at this game. He claims to be helping Scarlett, but let's be real, he definitely knows more than he's letting on. Then there's Dante. Tall, dark, broody, covered in tattoos, because every fantasy story needs one of these guys. He seems to be flirting with Scarlett, but also might be using her to get ahead in the game. And just when Scarlett thinks she finally has a grip on things, she gets her next clue, one that requires her to drink a magical potion that alters her perception of reality. Totally safe, right? Spoiler alert, it is not totally safe. The potion makes Scarlett see the world in black and white, except for the things she truly needs to find. A neat trick, but also a great way to get yourself scammed. She stumbles through the game, getting closer to Tella, but also getting chased by her father's spies, because, surprise, Daddy Dearest is still out there trying to drag her home. Things take a turn for the even more chaotic when Scarlett and Julian's fake engagement, yes, they're fake engaged now, don't ask, starts feeling, well, less fake. Scarlett, I'm only pretending to like him. Also, Scarlett, wow, his eyes are really pretty. I wonder what his hair smells like, but there's no time for romance yet. Because as Scarlett gets closer to finding Tella, she realizes that this isn't just a game anymore. There are real stakes, real danger, and if she doesn't win, she might lose more than just the game. She might lose her sister. Oh, and Julian, turns out he knows Legend personally. Yeah, that's probably important. But before Scarlett can demand answers, she arrives at the final stage of the game. And what's waiting for her there? Tella, lying dead. So, remember how this was supposed to be a game, a fun little adventure where Scarlett follows some clues, maybe falls for a mysterious guy, and finds her sister? Yeah, scratch that. Because Scarlett has just found Tella's body, lifeless, sprawled out on a balcony like a tragic Shakespearean heroine. Scarlett naturally loses her mind. She came here to save her sister, and now she's, dead? Just like that? But hold up, things get even weirder, because suddenly, boom, Julian dies too. Great, just fantastic. Love that for everyone. At this point, Scarlett is emotionally spiraling faster than a reality TV contestant on elimination night. She confronts Master Legend, demanding he fix this nightmare, but he's just like, oh, you thought this was all pretend? That's adorable. Scarlett is officially done. She's been manipulated, deceived, emotionally wrecked. But then, just when she's about to shatter completely, she remembers the one thing that might save her, a wish, the grand prize, a Caraval. And when she makes her wish, when she truly, desperately wants it more than anything, Tella comes back to life. Excuse me, what? Tella, looking perfectly fine, casually sits up like this was all just a tiny misunderstanding. Scarlett, what just happened? Tella, oh yeah, so funny story. None of this was real. That's right. The entire game, the whole Tella is dead situation, a setup. Scarlett was the only one who didn't know. Why? Because Tella planned the whole thing. She teamed up with Legend to fake her own kidnapping as part of the game. She knew that Scarlett needed to learn to be brave, to break free from their father, to stop living in fear, and to trust herself. Scarlett, meanwhile, is going through all 5 stages of grief at once. All right, let's do a quick recap. A kidnapped sister, fake. A hot sailor, love interest, also fake, kinda. Multiple emotional breakdowns, very real. A wish that actually worked, surprisingly real. A sister with zero concept of too far, definitely real. And oh yeah, the entire game was one giant lie. Scarlett, who just lived through the most emotionally traumatizing 48 hours of her life, is not taking this well, understandably so. Tella, meanwhile, is just chilling. Scarlett, you faked your death? I cried for you. I nearly had a breakdown. Tella, OMG, relax. It was just a little murder mystery. Don't be dramatic. But before Scarlett can even begin drafting the angriest sister-to-sister text in history, the real final twist of Caraval arrives. Master Legend. Up until now, he's been a shadowy figure pulling the strings behind the scenes, but now he steps forward with some parting wisdom. 1. Everything at Caraval was an illusion, but not everything was fake. 2. Some people really did die. Yikes. 3. Scarlett has changed forever, whether she likes it or not. Oh, and one more thing. Julian is alive. Turns out, Julian wasn't just a randomly hot sailor with great abs. He was one of Legend's actors this entire time. His job? To help guide Scarlett through the game. Scarlett screams, "So you were fake too?" Julian, yes and no. See, here's the catch. Julian really did care about Scarlett. He wasn't supposed to fall for her, but oops, he did. Classic. So while Scarlett is still processing the fact that literally everyone in her life has been gaslighting her for 2 days straight, Tella is dancing at the after party like she didn't just traumatize her sister for funsies. But just when we think things are finally calming down, Tella finds a mysterious note in her pocket. The message? Dearest Donatella, congratulations on your victory. What you did was not an easy thing. I am pleased I could help you. I look forward to collecting my payment. All my love, a friend. And that, my besties, is where we leave off.